Today we're going to check out what are the top 10 Greek islands to visit according to Ryan Shirley. He makes amazing videos, so make sure to check out his channel. We're going to watch this video after I watched the other video that he posted, the top 10 places to visit. And yeah, let me tell you, I was so impressed by the sheer beauty of Greek islands. I mean, wow, it's literally breathtaking. As an Italian, I still haven't traveled to Greece, but I do really want to. So without any further ado, let's check out this video together.
Hey guys, my name is Ryan. In the last few summers, I spent exploring Greece and its islands, and I want to share a few of my favorites. So here's my Greek islands top 10. With over 6,000 islands and islets, it's safe to say that Greece is home to some of the world's most beautiful islands. From the unique beaches of Crete to the daunting cliffs of Zakynthos, the Greek islands are way
Wow, bro! Can you imagine living here? Oh my god! Bro, you wake up in the morning, you go have your coffee in this little balcony, and look at the view you get. That's insane. Wow. You made it in life if you can afford that.
Experienced. Let's start this video off on the island of Santorini. I think of all islands in Greece, Santorini is probably the most famous. Hundreds of thousands, if not millions of tourists come to this island every year to experience the iconic villages and magical scenery of the island. I came to Santorini a few summers ago and it lived up to its hype. Now to get there, you can take a ferry from Athens, or you can also fly there from most European cities. Now one of the most famous places on Santorini is the village of Oia. I mean, when you think of Santorini, this is what you probably imagine. Whitewashed houses, blue roofs, and just an insane backdrop. I went here early in the morning and...
How expensive it is to have a vacation in Santorini? I'm guessing it will be pretty pricey, right?
Had the most incredible sunrise ever. I'd say if you want to come to Oia, make sure you visit as early as possible to avoid the crowds. Now, a really cool beach on Santorini is Red Beach. It's famous for its maroon colored sand and red cliffs that make you feel like you're on Mars. Another beach I really liked was Lefkada. It's located on the southern side of Santorini, and there's just these really unique looking cliffs coupled with a narrow black sand beach. I like this area a lot because it wasn't too crowded compared to the other places. While we were here, we got on top of the cliffs and it just was an epic place to watch the sunset. After Santorini, we're going to head over to the nearby island of Milos. Now to get to Milos, you can take a ferry from Santorini, or you can also make the short flight from Athens. A few years ago, Milos was relatively unknown, but has been growing in popularity, and with its incredible landscapes, it's easy to see why. The capital of Milos is Plaka. It's this beautiful town that's perched on a hill and overlooks the island. It's a wonderful place to just chill and watch the sunset. Now, one of my favorite places on the island is Crete. The easiest way to get here is by taking a boat, but you can also hike there. They have these gorgeous white rocks, and the water is just crystal clear. When I imagine Greece, this is the landscapes that I think of. I mean, such a stunning place. On your way there, you can stop at the Siki cave and take a small boat into its cove. Now, another really cool spot on Milos is Zakynthos Beach. It's not really a beach. Rather, it's a moon-like landscape made of lava that's been bleached by the sun. Oh yeah, I've seen this in the other video, bro. Looks crazy. It looks like the... I don't know how... Oh, Nougats. Yeah, I couldn't remember the name. It kind of looks like Nougats, right? Makes me hungry, actually. I want to eat. I want to eat this place. And see, there is a little beach there, and also a swimming hole that opens up to the ocean. And there's also some great cliff jumping spots. Now, another thing I really loved about Milos is all its fishing villages. There's just several little idyllic villages right on the water. One of my favorites is Mandrakia. It's this tiny little village that has a harbor with colorful garages for the boats. Now, afterwards, we're going to head over to the island of Mykonos. After Santorini, I'd say Mykonos is Greece's second most famous island. It's known for its vibrant nightlife and white buildings.
Wait, it's actually... Oh, that's so cool. Basically living on the water.
You can reach Mykonos by ferry or plane. Now Mykonos is named the Island of Wind, and there's some really cool windmills that you can check out. Now it's an ideal island if you want to relax during the day and party up during the night.
Wow!
While you're there, you can stroll the cobblestone.
Bro, at night is so beautiful. If you want to
relax during the day and party up.
Yeah, come on. It makes sense that it will be super popular. Look how beautiful it is. I guess these ones are all bars and restaurant, you know, beachfront.
during the night. While you're there, you can stroll the cobblestone paths or relax on one of Mykonos' many beaches. Such an incredible island. After it, we're going to visit Rhodes. Located in the East Aegean Sea near Turkey, Rhodes is the 4th largest island in Greece, and it's full of beautiful landscapes and intriguing history. One of my favorite places on Rhodes is its old town. During the 14th century, the Knights of Hospitaller occupied Rhodes and converted a former Byzantine fortress into the palace of the Grand Master. It's one of the few examples of Gothic architecture in Greece. Now, one of my favorite places on the island is the town of Lindos. Its crowning feature is its Acropolis that overlooks the city. The first temple that was built here dates back to around 900 BC, and over the centuries, the Acropolis was added onto by Rome.
Where was it located? The huge monument that was one of the wonders of the world, but now it doesn't exist anymore. Doesn't exist for a long time, right?
Romans and Byzantines. Today it stands as one of Greece's most well-preserved and popular archaeological sites. After, we're going to visit the nearby island of Simi. Now, located right above Rhodes, just a few kilometers from Turkey's coast, Simi is this idyllic island, and it's been nicknamed the jewel of the Dodecanese island group. Now, to reach Simi, there is no airport, so it can only be reached by ferry or boat. If you're staying in Rhodes, it can make a great day trip to this little island. The highlight of Simi is its harbor. It's full of colorful houses that overlook the Aegean Sea. Now, aside from the harbor, the island just offers so many hidden gems and incredible beauty. Definitely worth a visit, especially if you're already on Rhodes. Afterwards, we're going to visit Crete. Now, Crete is by far the largest island in Greece and the 5th largest island in the Mediterranean. I mean, it's huge and home to some massive mountains and phenomenal scenery. One of my favorite cities on Crete is Hania. The history of Hania is really interesting. During the 13th century, it was ruled by Venetians, who built the fortifications that can be seen today. I love the lighthouse that overlooks the harbor. It was built in the 16th century and later modified by the Egyptians in the 1800s. One of the most popular beaches on Crete is Milos Beach. Now, to get there, it's about an hour drive from Hania on this dirt road, and when you reach the parking lot, it's a decent hike down. Now, the beach and lagoon.
Bro, there are so many cars
on this dirt road, and when you reach the
well, I mean, this must be like a very popular place to reach, right? Look how many cars! That's crazy!
Parking lot, it's a decent hike down. Now, the beach and lagoon are pretty insane. I mean, just this remote peninsula.
Wow, look at the water!
This absolute stunning scenery. It's definitely one of the most unique and beautiful beaches in Greece. After, we're going to head over to the island of Corfu. Now, located right on the border between Greece and Albania, Corfu is one of the greenest Greek islands in my opinion. The island is just so lush.
I think you can reach it with a ferry from Puglia as well, no?
Especially compared to the other islands in this video. One of my favorite places on Corfu is Porto Timoni. It's this incredible horseshoe-shaped bay with beaches on both sides. It's a short hike down there and well worth it with its amazing views. Another interesting spot on the island is Cape Drastis. It's this cliff area with these really unique shaped seafood.
Bro, nature is fantastic.
Especially during sunset. After, we're going to visit Lefkada. One thing that's convenient about Lefkada is that if you're already on the mainland, you can drive there since there's a causeway connecting the island to the mainland.
Oh, that's
now,
so
the landscape
cool.
of Lefkada is full of white cliffs, green vegetation, contrasted with the cerulean sea. One of my favorite beaches on the island is Milos Beach. It's this long stretch of perfect white sand that's an ideal place to enjoy on a summer afternoon. Another really cool spot is Porto Katsiki. It's located more towards the end of the island.
Oh my
surrounded
god!
by steep cliffs. I mean, it just looks so incredible, especially during sunset. I mean, it's hard to beat the views of this Greek island. Afterwards, we're going to the island that's right below Lefkada called Kefalonia. To get to Kefalonia, you can take a ferry or a flight over.
Yeah, I was really impressed by Kefalonia. Remember this name when I checked out the other video, so this better be good.
Kefalonia looks a lot like Lefkada with its white cliffs and green vegetation. One of my favorite places there is the village of Assos. It's this
love colorful houses.
Village full of colorful houses that's built uniquely on this peninsula as it overlooks the sea. There's this little cove that creates a phenomenal setting. I mean, just such a charming Greek village. If you're more into beaches, you can visit the famous Myrtos Beach. It's a massive 1.5 mile long white sand beach that's been voted Greece's best beach many times. Another popular place on Kefalonia is the Melisani Cave.
I mean, 1.5 mile, it's a lot. I guess like very early in the morning there will be many people running both sides, right? It would be much better than running on the street probably.
Beach many times. Another popular place on Kefalonia is the Melisani Cave. According to legend, the cave is where the nymph Melisani was drowned after being rejected by the god Pan. Even though the legend is a little depressing, it's a beautiful underground lake with crystal clear water.
All legends
For
are.
our final destination, we're going to visit my favorite Greek island, Zakynthos. I've been here twice so far, and I just keep wanting to come back. It's one of the most impressive locations I've ever been. From 1,000-foot white cliffs to the bluest water you've ever seen, Zakynthos has it all. The most famous place in Zakynthos is the Shipwreck Beach. Back in the 1980s, a cargo ship from Turkey was carrying illegal contraband, and the Greece Navy chased them into this cove where it crashed. Over the years, the sand has built up around the ship, and it's created one of the most visually stunning locations in the world. The beach is only accessible by boat, so I got on one and headed to the beach. I was just baffled by the size of the cliff walls. They're over 1,000 feet high. After checking out the beach, I decided to get a view from the cliffs above. I just had a good time exploring the cliff. There's no other sight like it. I waited to see the sunset, and the view was just as impressive. I was amazed how the ocean water turned into this milky blue color, while the setting sun turned the cliffs to an orange hue. It'll be a sunset I'll remember for the rest of my life. One of my favorite things I did on Zakynthos was rent a boat. Me and my buddy George got one and headed off to explore Zakynthos coast. We first went to this little island called Marathonisi. It's a beautiful little island, and there's a nice beach you can dock on. After we headed over to this cove on Zakynthos and were surrounded by these gigantic cliffs, we got here later in the day and we pretty much had the whole cove to ourselves. We threw in our anchor and just had a wonderful evening jumping off the boat and enjoying one of the many wonders of Zakynthos. I just freaking love this island. Well, that is it for my Greek islands top 10. There's still islands I left out, so I hope to return soon to make more videos on them. Let me know where your favorite Greek island is in the comments below. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok.
I mean, it was really difficult to pick one, right? I mean, you go from the most iconic one, that is Santorini, to the biggest one, that is Crete. Then there's Kefalonia with its colorful houses. I mean, all islands were super beautiful. I would definitely want to visit any of them. I don't care which one. And I definitely want to also check out more videos about other cities, maybe in mainland Greece, like Athens, maybe Sparta, since I really love Greek history. And yeah, I don't know, any videos to learn more about Greek culture, history, or beautiful places to visit would be really appreciated if you can suggest to me in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.